There was a young eagle who couldn't fly, not because his wings were broken, but because he thought about it too much. Every morning he stood at the edge of the cliff and froze. He lived high in the mountains, surrounded by older eagles who soared effortlessly through the sky. They didn't think, they didn't hesitate, they just flew. But this young eagle was different. He watched them, he studied them, he analyzed every flap, every glide, every turn. He wanted to be perfect, so he practiced in his mind, over and over. He imagined the wind, the lift, the moment his talons would leave the stone. But his body never moved, because inside his head, there was a voice, a quiet, heavy voice that whispered every time he stepped forward. What if you fall? What if you're not strong enough? What if everyone sees you fail? And the more he listened, the louder it became. He began noticing everything that could go wrong. The wind was too strong or too weak. His wings felt too heavy or too light. His timing was off. His angle wasn't right. He convinced himself that he needed to be ready, fully ready, so he waited. Days turned into weeks, and while he waited, the other eagles flew. Not because they were fearless, but because they didn't drown in the preparation. One evening, an older eagle landed beside him. She didn't say much, just watched the horizon. Then softly she spoke. "You know why you can't fly?" The young eagle looked down. "Because I'm not ready." She shook her head. "No, because you're trying to control the fall." He blinked. "You think flying is about knowing every move before you make it, but it's not. Flying is about trusting the first flap." She stepped closer. "Stop trying to be perfect in your head. Just do the smallest thing. Spread your wings. That's it. One move, not 10. And then she flew. Simple, quiet, gone. The young eagle stood there. For the first time, he didn't think about the whole flight. He just thought about one thing. Spread your wings. So he did. Not to fly, not to soar, just to feel them open. And in that tiny moment, something shifted. The noise in his head went quiet, because he wasn't trying to do everything anymore. He was just doing one thing. The next morning he flapped once, the day after, twice, and soon, without even realizing it, he was in the air. Not because he stopped being afraid, but because he stopped trying to conquer the fear all at once. This is the paradox. The harder you try to control everything, the more stuck you become. But when you release the need to be perfect and just take the smallest step, that's when you start moving. So here's your 1% lesson. Stop planning the whole flight. Just do the first move. Stretch. Breathe. Write one sentence. Take one step. Not tomorrow. Right now. Because trying too hard keeps you on the cliff, but trying just enough sets you free. The young eagle didn't become fearless. He just became consistent, and that made all the difference.